What's up, everybody? Well, I got another gameplay video for you guys today, and today we're going to check out Fortnite, or at least try to, on this little mini PC. Although I guess I forgot I need to go grab a controller. Normally I would not use a controller first-person shooter, but it'd be a heck of a lot better than trying to use this, let me tell you. Little Bluetooth keyboard that's really just there for me to type my passwords in and use the mouse. That's pretty much all it's there for. If I'm going to play a game on this, it's probably going to be something with a controller. That's where I'm getting at. So, I have to go grab that, but we're going to see if this works decently. Some games run like absolute crap on this thing and stutter and lag and do all sorts of terrible stuff, especially Warzone. Warzone was probably the worst culprit. That one legitimately was rubber banding me. And most people know rubber banding in a first-person shooter is going to get you killed and it makes the game just suck and makes you not want to play. I'm just being straight up honest here. But then you'll have other games like Vampire Survivors, Alex Jones, or even American Truck Simulator. Plays those smooth as butter. And heck, I even played American Truck Simulator fine before I messed with the VRAM and put it up to 4 gigs from 2. So, and I had the option to go to 8, but I figured 8 gigs of VRAM is a little much on something that only has 16 gigs of RAM. If I ever upgrade the RAM to 32 gigabytes or whatever and make it faster RAM, then I'll probably up it to 8. But until then, I feel like we'll just leave it at 4. 4 is fine for 720p, 900p, and 1080p for like the weaker games like those guys mentioned there. Other than that, I think I'd probably run almost everything at 900p or 720p. And sometimes even at those resolutions, you still need a little help from FSR on these little computers and Steam Decks and what have you. Anyway though, let's stop blabbing and let's go see if Fortnite actually runs halfway decently, or heck, even at all on this thing. Maybe it'll tell me, nope, we don't like some component in there, we're not launching. Who knows? That's why we do these videos. We're gonna go find out. Well, alright. Here's the settings I've decided on. 900p. You can obviously turn it down to 720p if you want a few more FPS. DirectX 12 definitely runs a lot better with AMD hardware from my experience. And then you can try performance, but a lot of times performance seems to lag and stutter and be worse, even though it gets a couple more FPS than the DirectX 12 might. I don't like that, so that's why I just use DirectX 12. I'd rather it be smoother. But yeah, we pretty much everything besides view distance is on low. And unless they snuck it in on me, I don't think I'm using any form of upscaling. And after that, we just get to this show frame rate and stuff like that, and that's not part of the real graphics settings. It just goes down to volume and a bunch of other stuff after that. So, why don't we now go ahead and hop into the game? Well, I should hit apply first and restart the game if it has to be restarted. Then we'll hop into a game. Alright, let's try to get a little gameplay here. It like kicked me out of the thing and took so long to load, it basically just put me over here. Oh, yeah, it looks like this one's going to do the same thing that Warzone did. It looks like it wants to do that rubber banding bullshit. But let's see if it keeps it up while we're playing on the actual ground. Medkit, get ourselves a gun. And then how do you... There we go. Oh yeah, see, it still has a little tiny bit of that rubber banding bullshit that it had when we were playing Warzone. Now, I don't know if that's the Wi-Fi chip on the thing sucking, if it's something inside the thing that does that. I don't know. All I know is it's there and it makes these kind of games, yeah, impossible. Like, look at that. I thought I was at the fricking thing, and yeah, this is horrid. Oh my. So yeah, I don't know what's up with this thing, but it makes games like this unplayable. I don't know what setting I have that's doing this, but it's awful. And if I'm rubber banding like that, I want to say that's probably the Wi-Fi chip just sucks. Yeah, it's telling us that our wireless, or our internet is too slow. It's in the red. So I think probably for these kind of games, you have to have it hooked into wired. Or have it literally sitting right next to your Wi-Fi thing, because I'm like, the Wi-Fi thing's right through that wall. Like, if I had a tape measure, I could fully extend the tape measure and hit the thing with it. So it's barely any ways away. Alright, it seems like it went away for a second. Oh, nope, here it's back again. So at least that tells us. I wished Warzone would have just told me that. Well, maybe it didn't. I just didn't know where to look. But yeah, as you can tell, this is pretty unplayable. I don't know too many people that be able to actually fight against people with it doing this. It's a shame too, because FPS-wise, we're doing fine. 100 FPS is fine. Especially for someone like me who's not even that great at games like this. 100 FPS is fine. And temps and everything seem pretty good. You can't even hear the thing gaming right now. It's making no audible noise at this moment. Now that might change after we play for a little bit. Well, depending on how long I can even put up with this. Well, speaking of which, we have no choice. We gotta go this way, man. Damn circle. I always forget about the fucking circle in these Battle Royale games while I'm trying to make videos for you guys. Alright, so let's go. Oh my god, is that a vehicle? That's gonna be hilarious if I get a vehicle. It's gonna probably be so bad. Oh shit, the vehicle's on the other side of this fucking wall. Can I get to it? No, of course not. Well, at least I don't have to run too far. I'd still probably die, but I just want to see. And I'm only about half dead. Look at that. Alright. Oh, no, that's not how you do it. There we go. No, I want to use it. There we go. How do you use the med kit? RT. There we go. I have absolutely no idea how to play this game with a controller. There we go. Should probably go this way and get away from the damn thing before it goes. It's only got 20 seconds before it moves again after all. Oh man, I'm in the storm again. Somebody was here. So yeah, I think this would be totally playable if we just hooked it up to an actual Ethernet. This thing's got 2.5 gig Ethernet, so that should be plenty, and I think that would stop these stutters. I don't want to say that with 100% fact, but I think that's what's doing it. I mean, it does have tiny-ass little stutters going on in the frame time, but nothing that should be making us feel like this. And rubber banding. We saw it was the frickin' internet towards the beginning there. But yeah, honestly, while it's doing that, though, that makes this pretty unfun and unplayable. As far as I'm concerned. Maybe someone else should be just fine playing like this, but I feel like if anybody attacked me, even if it was a bot, I'd probably get my ass handed to me. Oh, there we go. It finally, like, turned its fan up for a little bit there. Finally heard it. Up until now, it's been basically 100% silent the whole time. I was gonna say, that looks like poison. Whoa there. I have discovered a location. I'm the best location discoverer there is. But in any case, I think that's about that. Why don't we go wrap this video on up? Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Fortnite on this little mini PC. And the frame rate's good, but it does that rubber banding garbage, mind you, to a lesser extent, but it still does it, just like Warzone was doing. But we at least this time got a little thing up in the top while it was doing it really bad, telling us it was because of our signal. So I think the Wi-Fi chip on this thing is just really, really weak. I mean, my Wi-Fi router is just in the other room there, in between my two main desktops, my secondary and my main. So it's not far away at all. I'm not the greatest at judging feet, but if I had to take a guess, I'm about 5'8". So if I put myself on top of myself, there would probably be about 4 of me before you could get to it. So it's not that far away. But just going through this little wall, I guess, kills its performance enough. Usually it downloads stuff at like 25 to 30 megs a second. That's pretty bad for Wi-Fi. I think it was 5E on this thing. So if you were going to play anything like Warzone or Fortnite, I think it could handle it just fine, FPS-wise. You just have to have it directly hardwired into your internet. Or use a Wi-Fi dongle that's not the standard one. Those would be my suggestions. Because I feel like even if we hooked up an external GPU and was getting like 200 FPS the whole time, it would still rubber band like crazy in here. I should probably get one eventually. I mean, I'm going to get the LIX and that can accept external GPUs, so it'd be kind of fun to add those to the mix. Make like half the video just themselves, and then make the other half of the video, with the external GPU. That might be fun, but we'll see. In any case, that is all I got for you guys for this particular video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.